What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Miata review. Today we're actually reviewing an NB Miata, a 1999 10AE anniversary, and I'm pretty pumped because it's my buddy Josh's, and he basically like set it up as like a daily drift like NB Miata that you can take to the track, drift it, you can daily drive it, and it just does everything flawlessly. So let's go ahead and get into it. So what's up, dude? This is Josh. What's up, man?
What's up, guys? Obviously my name is Josh. This is my 10th anniversary Miata. So let's start with the outside, I guess. Cosi K1s, 16 by 7.5.
And you just got these. These are super rare, you're saying, right?
Yeah, they actually quit making these in 2003, believe it or not. They don't make the 16s anymore. But next is like, we got the lip. This is an FDRX7 lip, actually. So basically, NB1 guys, you can kind of just cut a little bit out of the middle of the lip here, and it actually fits up really nicely. Like, it actually kind of resembles an FD from the front if you look at it. Just
yeah, I mean, it looks super well, and like I like how it complements the front end.
Yeah, I kind of dig it better than the GV lips that they make. It just doesn't really flow well with the NBs, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, the factory lip is really cool too. Mine didn't come with one,
yeah.
So here it is.
I like it though.
I got this car for $3,200. Basically stock. Had coilovers and a roll bar, and that's basically it.
Yeah.
And that's the basic mods you need to do to your Miatas, honestly. Like, I wouldn't drive a Miata without coilovers or a roll bar.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's like what Josh and I were talking about is super cool, because like he came into it, he bought it for $3,200, and he didn't have like too much money when he was modifying his Miata, but like it just kind of shows you that you don't need too much money, and like you can come out with like something like this that's just literally ready for drifting or ready for track, and it's like super cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, the thing nowadays is Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist deals.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I got all this stuff for a steal, honestly. Like, I would take the stuff that's on my car, sell it for about the same price that I bought the upgrades for, which is pretty
wild.
Great.
And like, it looks perfect. Like, I love the wheels, I love the roll bar, and you said that you actually are going to be painting the roll bar white to match the wheels.
Yes, that's going to be white. The wheels are going to be white.
Dude, I just love the white with the 10AE like blue. It looks so good.
Yeah,
it just really complements it.
I honestly didn't like it at first. I'll be honest. I was gonna go for like maybe a gunmetal or a bronze wheel.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got some other wheels in a trade and threw those on, and I was like, dude, the white's gotta stay.
So your suspension setup is like, it's pretty simple, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. The DNA coilovers on here, okay. They're 8K front, 7K rear. I also do have flying Miata sway bars front and rear. The front one is on its stiffest setting, and the rear one's not even connected at all.
Okay.
So that's the weird thing about drift setups, actually, is for the rear, you want as much grip as you can get.
Yep.
Which actually complements like normal track driving as well. Since the front and rear spring rates are so close together. Just no sway bar in the rear, and it feels amazing.
Yeah, I mean, like on my Miata, I don't run a rear sway bar either. I just have the front on. Yeah. And like, I love the way it just feels on track and everything. Like you were saying, it's better for drift too, for more grip.
Exactly. So. Yeah, and once you get it sideways, man, like the grip, once it settles, dude, this thing flies in drift. Like 195s or 205 tires, man, like it'll keep up with almost anything.
Which is awesome. And like, we'll throw some clips at the end of this video of Josh drifting, and like, dude, if you ask a lot of people around the Georgia area, like Josh had his like first drift event this year, and like he kills it. You do like a lot of simulator stuff too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Assetto Corsa, if you guys are looking into drifting, simulator stuff, man, do that first and then go to your first track event, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It translates so well. It's so good.
And when I say like, dude, he literally can keep up with like all the Z's and like pretty like high horsepower cars, just because like he knows how to like handle the NB or that, even like just in general the Miata chassis. And it's pretty cool because like once you learn a Miata chassis, because they're not the easiest cars to drift, like you are set like just to like basically slide anything.
Absolutely, yeah. Like Miata chassis, they're real twitchy, especially in drift. And the bigger chassis like the Z's and the S chassis and all that stuff, like they're a bigger wheelbase, so like they're not as snappy. And once you learn to control that in a Miata, you can do anything.
And I think the cool thing, man, is like literally like your motor setup and everything is like, it's not like too complicated. Just like,
yeah, not at all. I mean, obviously, like if you're gonna do track stuff, cooling mods.
Sure.
So I have an aluminum radiator right here. I do need to get a fan shroud set up though, because sometimes it can get a little hot.
Yeah.
Because the stock fans really can't pull that much air through it since it's more dense than the stock one.
Sure.
But yeah, just intake, exhaust. It has the stock header on it, but it makes enough power as it is, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
I really do want a different header though.
And it'll give you more power as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Because these NB1 headers, they're like cast. And
I mean, you can see it. And they're super heavy too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then they just restrict so much like air and everything. But connecting to the header, you have the ISR, right?
Yeah, ISR exhaust. Probably best sounding exhaust that
literally, I have to say, like, I love ISR, man. Like, you have Manzo and everything, but dude, ISR is probably one of the best exhausts, I have to say.
Absolutely.
And they sound the best, and like, I don't know, they're just best bang for your buck, I'd have to say.
And especially if you're gonna go turbo, like the 2.5-inch piping for that, it just instantly makes up.
Airflow is amazing.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, like, I love your interior, man. Like, the way that you set it up and everything.
That's
and,
my
like,
favorite part of the car, in my opinion, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, these seats, plus the steering wheel and the short shifter that I have, it's like so perfect on track. Even like daily driving it, it's really comfortable.
Yeah, and like I love the shifter, just the way it looks and everything, and like how it performs too.
Yeah, the thing is that I wanted something that was taller, closer to the steering wheel, but like also shorter.
Sure.
So this combination of like the longer shift knob plus the short shifter is perfect for me, honestly.
So your steering wheel setup, it looks like it's an NRG like hub and everything, and then...
yeah. Basically, it's just the short hub plus the quick release, just to get it a little closer to me, since this is such a like it doesn't have any dish to it.
And I love the suede too.
Yeah, it's a 330 millimeter steering wheel. A lot of people do the 350 mils, but I like a little bit smaller one just to make it a little bit easier to handle, you know.
For sure. And like, I don't know if you guys can see this gauge cluster, but it is so sick. It's from is it like a Miata?
Rev limiter.
Okay, rev limiter.
Yeah.
Dude, he does such a good job with his gauge clusters and everything.
I just love his gauge.
And I know in video it's not gonna probably come out with the quality, but like they're so cool, and it just complements the whole entire interior of the car.
These bride seats, man, they're not for bigger people. I'm just gonna say that up front.
Yeah. They're probably like for more of a 32 waist down.
Yeah, 32 is probably where it's at.
But I just love the look of bride seats and everything all together.
A lot of people say Brid. Sure.
Brid, bride, yeah.
Bride. Everybody says it differently. But these harnesses though, combination with that, oh my gosh.
Dude, Bridgemoto, man.
I put these in for one event. It was like a quick install. It took me like, I don't know, 30 minutes to put them in.
Yeah.
But Bridgemoto, if you're watching this, hook me up with another set, bro.
Dude, he's missed them. He's got a seatbelt. But dude, I mean, like, I have like the race equip in mine, and the Bridgemoto quality though is seriously super nice. And I like the different colors that they come in too.
Oh, absolutely.
And, like, you were saying, like, the ease of install as well.
This is a 6-point harness too. I mean, like, the adjustment on these, like, just instantly, just like that.
It's so nice.
Or
dude.
loosening, just
and that's like that's the awesome part, because a lot of people, like guys that know that track, and you have a passenger, like sometimes most likely that passenger doesn't have ever worn a harness before too, and like it's that ease of being able to do that, to latch someone up and basically adjust it, is super nice.
Yeah, it's not one of those complicated locks. It's just an easy, quick and snap in. So
for sure,
just like that.
That's awesome. Just pull it, and it looks so good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Other than that, guys, like, let's just go ahead and drive this thing, because I'm super pumped to take this thing for a rip. So I drove it a little bit right here, and like all I could say is it is crazy. Like, I really need to own an NB. I was telling Josh, like, it's completely, I don't know, like, this is my first time ever actually driving like an NB for like a little longer than like 5 minutes or anything like that, and they just feel a lot more refined than an NA. And like your car just seems a lot quicker. I mean, it's weird because his car literally walks mine in a race, and I made 132 wheel, like 120 torque, like on the dyno. So my car makes 130 wheel, and like he literally dusts me in a race. I mean, you do have the 6-speed, but like your car for some reason is a lot quicker than like,
it's supposed to be heavier and slower, especially since it has the stock header.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. I couldn't even imagine you put the header on too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's so weird, this road before?
Yeah, I have.
Dude, I love it. Sway bar delete too, you can feel the car in the back.
Yeah, exactly. You feel it tracking in the rear.
Oh yeah, dude, it feels so good.
Ooh, that was probably a flame.
Dude, I heard it.
That was probably a flame.
I felt that and I heard it too. There we go, stay careful.
Got a lot of torque for what it is.
Yeah. Like, we reviewed Dale's car. I was talking about his car, but like, it'd be cool to line you guys up, even with the Ecotech too, that we just reviewed Dennis's car.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be really, really good to do. Cause like, bro, your guys' car is just pull. It's wild, man. And plus the ISR to make that, it sounds so good while pulling.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
My favorite sounding exhaust for Miatas ever.
Yeah.
Honestly. It looks the coolest too.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the other benefit. So.
It looks so good. I love the 4-inch.
Oh yeah.
Out the back.
Cannon.
I know, dude. It's wild, man. It's planted.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't even imagine with a big tire on it. Like it would.
Yeah, 245 on like a by9.
Dude, we'll have to do like put the Advani's on my 225s.
Oh boy.
Sticky tire, BF Goodrich Rivals.
Oh yeah. Once you get your hot boy wheels.
Oh yeah. All right, another pull here. 3, 2, 1. Man, dude, that feels so good.
I enjoy this car a little bit too much, to be honest, man.
Dude, like it's like, oh my gosh.
It never gives me problems or anything. Like I might be jinxing myself by saying that, but like the only thing that's gone wrong is that since it was probably sitting for a while before it was sold, the fuel pump went out on me while I was at my friend's house. But
yeah,
that's about it.
Dude, like that's the thing. Is like a Miata, the parts are cheaper too.
Yeah.
And like, and I'm sure like people have had Miatas let them down, but dude, I've never had my Miata really let me down ever. Like that's what you were just saying.
Exactly.
Like, it just never really leaves you hanging, and like you can beat the crap out of them at the same time. Like you literally went to a drift event like what, 2 hours away, drifted it like all like 2 days, and then drove it back.
Yeah.
That
so
weekend.
it was a 2-day drift event.
Crazy.
I drove it 180 miles there, drifted for about like 20 hours or something like that, and then drove 180 miles back, and it didn't give me any issues at all.
It's insane, man. Like, there's not many cars that can literally do that, other than maybe a Z, like if you have the right cooling mods and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's just wild, dude. Like how Mazda set these cars up, it's literally insane. Just listen to that. Oh! So nice. It's just like, you don't even have to have slight grip on the steering wheel at all. Just,
That's that power steering.
I know, power steering, but literally, like, our black car is the only car that has power steering, and my car literally does not have power steering. Man, dude. Car sounds so refined, it sounds so good.
Yeah. Where you at, Dale? Let's line them up.
I know, dude.
Come
Dale,
on,
we're calling you
man.
out.
Come on,
Dale or
man.
Dennis.
Let's go.
Let's do it, dude.
Dennis would just leave me at I don't know where.
Dude, the torque curve in both of their cars are retarded.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy, man. But like your car, like for some reason, I don't know, like Everybody who was watching this as an NB or even an NB like 10AE, like throw it on the comments below if you guys ever dynoed your cars with like similar mods to Josh, because like his car is obviously faster than mine, so it has to make more than 132 wheel. Maybe we'll have to dyno it someday.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like, it's insane, man. Like, he literally leaves me in the dust. Like, not even, I'm talking about, he put bus links on me. The lightweight flywheel, man, for those downshifts.
Sounds so good.
Perfect.
I can never get over the sound, honestly.
I know. Bro, it sounds so good. As you guys know, I always like to have the owner drive his car and everything, because, you know, I'm an amateur driving their car and everything. So let's see what Josh has got. That car control, man. It's crazy how much it sticks.
Oh yeah.
It's really cool too, because like, you know the drifting aspect, so you know your car a lot more of what it's gonna do. Like if it spins out, which is awesome for the track, it just really complements that. So that's really cool.
I think that's probably the best skill to pick up from drifting.
Dude, 100%, man. Like even Matt that runs iTrack Motorsports, that's what he talks about is, you know, the drifters, like the people from track like to come over to do the drift events just to find that aspect of their car. It's like, exactly, you need it. Let's get it. There we go. That was killer. Well guys, that pretty much concludes today's review of Josh's NB. I had so much fun. Definitely comment down below if you guys have an NB or a 10AE. Josh's, we'll throw all of his his Instagram and everything in the description below. Dude, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for letting me review your car.
Problem, man.
It's super cool to feel an NB and how it drives and how refined they feel compared to an NA. But if you guys like this video, definitely give it a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends, and as always, GPG, peace out guys, and see you in the next one.